Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be putting like all of my purchases. I kind of want to do what I did last time, which was put all of my purchases throughout the week into one video. But then I'm sitting here thinking like, am I intending to buy other things than like groceries and like toiletries and shit like that enough to get a video out of it fairly quickly within a week or not? I don't know, but then again, at the same time, I'm a yapper. I could literally get one thing and sit here and fucking yap about it for 20 minutes. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I do currently. I don't know if it's gonna be its own video of purchases, or if this is going to get buried in a vlog. I do currently have two things to show you. The first thing, I've had it for a few days. I cannot believe the self-control that I have had to not open these, especially considering how long they have been in my saved for later on Amazon. Quite literally probably 2 years or 3. I'm not sure. And I'm nervous because the biggest size that they had was a 10.5 and I'm an 11. I do have a little bit of hope because they're labeled slippers, but they have a hard bottom on them. So they may not be like something that will, you know, whatever, a lot. What's it called? Break in, whatever you want to call it. They may not move too much once, you know, I get them on. But anyways, this is the packaging, which is really cute. I actually was not expecting this at all. The packaging to be this cute, I mean. The reason that I got these, they're labeled as slippers, but they feel like they have a hard bottom. I don't know. They're not leaving this house. They're not leaving this house because the reason that I got them is I have like circulation issues and I sit around cold a lot, and like, you know, I can put on a hoodie, I can put on sweatpants, but if I put on socks, a lot of times it makes it worse. And for the longest time, I couldn't figure out why. And then I realized it's because socks cut off the circulation even more. So I decided to get some slippers, and I was like, you know what? This might be the time. This might be the time for me to get them. Like I said, though, I'm a little bit nervous because the biggest size they had is a 10.5, and I'm an 11. And no, like I said, not leaving the house. I want to be able to wear these to bed. And I would not climb into bed with shoes on that have been stomping around outside and everybody's, you know, spit and oil and dirt and everything else that is outside that gets dragged around. Oh my God, there's little snowflakes on the bottom. Okay, so the bottoms are like, they're not super thick, but they're thick. And I wouldn't wear these outside anyway because I feel like the fuzzy would get dragged in the dirt. I look like this looks like I fucking skinned the Grinch. I love it. I feel like the fur would get dragged in the dirt and it would get like, you know, nasty. It would get dirty. It would get oil and spit and blood and whatever else there is, pollution and shit. People pee outside. Animals pee outside. Puke, all of that. I don't think that people think about that whenever they like literally don't put your shoes in your bed. Don't climb into bed with your fucking shoes on. Okay, like don't do that. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm not gonna fit these. Does it have a, okay, it does have a size or a side. I also had this fear that like if I left them in the package for too long that they were gonna get misshapen. Oh my God, they went right on. Oh my God. Am I like way more flexible than I realized? I think so. Do you like my Woody the Pooh pants? I'm gonna have to get a video of them in action eventually. Also, if you're sitting there thinking like slippers have a hard bottom, what I was thinking that they were gonna be was like old school soft bottom slippers. You know what I mean? Like Epps almost got me these bunny slippers. They looked like cartoonish. Like think from like a storybook, bunny slippers. at Walmart, and they had a soft bottom. Like if you wore them bitches outside, they would, everything you touched, you would be able to feel it through the bottom. That's what I think of when I think of slippers. These are more like, in my head, to me and my fucking Christian home, like house shoes. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to be wearing them outside because I don't want to get them disgusting. And like I said, I want to be able to wear them and not sleep in them, because oh my god, that would overstimulate the shit out of me. But a lot of times, like after I'm done streaming, the circulation in my legs is shit and my feet are like ice cubes. So I want to be able to put those on and then get into bed and not have to worry about it. That's what I mean when I'm like talking about the fucking bottom being hard. Okay, and the last thing that I got is this. I got it this morning. I spent yesterday sleeping because I had a tilt table test that basically was like top 5 worst medical things that has ever happened to me, you know? Like it was fucking brutal. But anyways, I spent the day sleeping and it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to order delivery for this between 6 and 8 a.m. because I slept all day and I bet you I can stay up. No. Yeah. Anyways, I got this for Dee's room. I do eventually want to get one for my room and then a large one for the living room. But I was way more worried about getting it done for his room first. Oh my god, I just got a scam text message, and instead of them firing it off as like individual text messages, they put all of us in a group chat. Every person they were planning to scam, they accidentally put us in a fucking group chat. Excuse me? Excuse me? Why is there a raccoon emoji at the front of it? Amazon order update and research. Me and 18 other people. What a dumb shit. I want to put in this like me whenever I suck at scamming, but I also don't want them to like know that my number is active. So I don't know. I'm going to stay in the group chat to see if anything happens. Anyways, we took Dee to an allergy specialist at Columbus Children's Hospital about a year ago and had all of his allergies tested because I was concerned about like, is he allergic to our animals or anything like that? He has a lot of outdoor allergies. So this is a bad time of year for him. And this was recommended like to get him an air purifier, but it needed to have like a HEPA or whatever filtration system in it and everything, and this one does. So yeah, I just want to go ahead and get it. I will eventually get one for my room and I will eventually get one for the living room. I just wanted to start with his room because this fucker was $60. Yeah, this house is like old as shit. It's big. It's old. It gets very dusty very fast. The other day was like, I had a fight in the bathroom with a spider whenever I was standing in the mirror scoping out my eye makeup after stream, and I texted Epps and I was like, oh, I really like my wings today, and I look up and there's this giant fucking spider on the mirror, like in my face. Like, I don't know how I didn't see it, and it was doing like the rearing up at me thing and shit. And he was like, I don't understand why we have so many spiders in the house. And I'm like, because it's big and it's old and it's damp and we're surrounded by trees and we're near water and stuff like that. And the thing with like living in a big old house is they get dusty. So we're gonna try air filters in the room because I have a fucking, if you watch me stream, you know I have a fucking snotty nose all the time, basically every night. And apparently it's because like sinus pressure builds in the evening. I don't know. I saw this one that was really, really nice and it had like a 5 out of 5 star rating, but it was $200. $200. I guess when this one was $60, that's only $140 more, but like, and that's the fucking economy, bitch. In this economy. I was listening to my footage back when I was opening this up. I just wanted to clarify, Dee doesn't have any indoor allergies. They're all outdoor allergies, but outdoor allergies do travel indoors. So, and I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. I think I just, growing up in a house with a mom that smoked around me, I constantly have a sore throat. Like, my sinuses are constantly dripping down the back of my throat, like draining in the back of my throat. I wake up every day feeling like I swallowed glass. When I was little, I would like literally wake up and have like anxiety about like, why do I always have a sore throat? Why do I always have a sore throat? I genuinely believe it's because like it was the 90s and my mom smoked like a train. Is what it is. Like I believe that my sinus cavity is fucked for life because of that. I don't smoke and I'm not around people that smoke. But my sinuses are still constantly fucked up. And also, like, you know what's funny? I was about to say they still behave the same. No, they don't. Because if I get around people that are smoking, the next day I wake up with a sinus infection. So it's not the same. It's not the same, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I think breathing in cigarette smoke for, I don't know how long I was in my mom's house, like 16, 17 years. I think it fucked me up for life. You know what? I was worried that my boots were going to be too small because they're a 10 and a half. Look how fucking big they are. Big they are. And there's like room. There's like room. They're so comically big. And when you walk around in them, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like the hair around the edges, like lays around it. It looks like, I don't know. They're hilarious and I love them and I wish I would have gotten them sooner and I now want them in every color. Alright guys, it's time for me to show you some more shit that I got. And yes, I'm hiding in bed. It's Mother's Day, but that's not why I'm hiding in bed. I'm hiding in bed because I have a GLP headache, so shut up. You guys are propped up on an Amazon box and a Bluetooth speaker. You'll be fine. Okay. First thing, I meant to film this yesterday, but like, I don't know why I didn't. We did a lot yesterday, like a lot of cleaning and yard work and shit like that. But, one sec. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to pick this shit up without like knocking the camera down. I got another one of these. But this one's for my room. It's not as fancy as Dee's is, and it doesn't have like the HEPA, the HEPA thing, approval thing on it, but whatever. It was cheap, so I'm gonna use it in here. I love like, guys, I'm gonna have to vlog what a fucking like little princess I am at night when it's time to go to bed. I have my humidifier, my squishmallows, my pillows and my fans and my MacBook. Like I make a nest for myself at nighttime to sleep, or else I can't. I gotta have my water bottle, my Stanley, my headphones. Okay, this is what my kids got me for Mother's Day. I love it. I have to find room for it, but I love it. I feel like I need to do what Epps has been telling me to do for months, which is get another stuffed animal net to put underneath of this one. I keep trying to remind him that when he lays down, because that's his side of the bed towards the wall, when he lays down, it's going to be like right in his face. And we got this 18-inch bed frame, which we haven't put together yet because by the time that we're done with everything else, it's just too fucking exhausting. The thought of having to move like the old bed frame out of here and everything is just too exhausting. And also we're going to have to move a lot of stuff in the room around to be able to get the old bed frame out of here. We might have to break it. It's wooden. I told Epps, I was like, if we have to, we'll just like kick it until it fucking snaps and we can get it out of here. I don't think he's thinking about the fact that like we're about to have an 18-inch bed frame. And he's going to be like, the plushies, the squishmallows and the plushies asses are going to be like right in his face if I do that. But I am tempted, and he keeps encouraging me to do it. All right, this is my other Mother's Day present. I know. I don't even know how many pairs of these I have. I know that I have 2 pairs. I have a pink pair of the Razor Kitty headphones that I got. I like to call them ears, that I got years ago, and a black pair that I got years ago that E is currently using. D has like one set of headphones that he'll wear that are his dad's, and they're like 80,000 years old, and he likes them because they're like very loose on his head. They don't like suck up to his ears. But I have those 2 pairs down there. And then in the room right now, I have 2 sets of rabbit ears, Razor rabbit ears. And then I have my Razor Kuromis and my Razor Pokemons. So this is my 5th set of Razor ears. It's the V3, the meow factor. Oh my God, that makes me want to die. Anyways, this is what they look like. They're wireless, which honestly, as somebody that never wanted to use wireless headphones, like I always was like very against them because I hate having to, oh my God, they feel so nice. Fuck off. They feel so nice. As somebody that like has always wanted to, or always avoided like wireless stuff because I don't like to remember to plug things in. I started using my wireless Kuromis, and ever since then, I prefer wireless because it's less shit on my computer. Fuck off. They're so comfortable. Don't look at my hair. Okay, the reason that I went ahead and opened them is 1, because I wanted to, and 2, because I wanted to film it. But what I do with my headphones, my headsets when I get them, is I take them and I put, oh my God, look how much better the inside of these is. Holy shit. They're built like way, oh, this is like pleather too, instead of plastic. Holy shit. They're way nicer than the other ones. Oh my God. Anyways, what I like to do with my headsets when I get them, because they become kind of painful for me. You know what I mean? Oh my God, don't look at my hair. Don't look at my fucking balls. But headsets, when I first get them, can be kind of painful for me because they are very tight on the head, because they have to be. They have to, you know, they have to fit everybody's head size. Ooh. And so I like to take them and I put them on a teddy bear to stretch them out a little bit before I wear them. So they don't give me a headache when I'm streaming. I don't like to break in my headsets like live. You know what I mean? I like to break them in prior to using them. Why is there 2 different types of things? Should I be worried about that? There's a, what is this, like an extender or something? I'm not understanding. It'll be fine. I probably won't even use this to charge it. I tend to use my phone chargers to charge everything that I possibly can use them to charge. But anyways, really excited. They're way fucking nicer than my other ears. That's crazy. Sorry, I had a notification. Like plushy and squishy on the inside. This is definitely like some kind of pleather. It's not leather. It's like pleather. Oh, this is pleather. Fuck off. Okay. I want to try them. I'm hoping whenever I plug them or whenever I Bluetooth connect them to my computer, it doesn't, what's THX Spartle audio mean? I don't know. But anyways, I'm hoping whenever I Bluetooth connect them to my desktop, it doesn't fuck with the color of them, because I prefer the black and the green, and I got the Razor Chroma app on my PC to zoom my new webcam in, and it fucked with my rabbit ears and turned them purple instead of green, and it fucked with my keyboard, and I'm so confused and I can't figure out how to switch them back. But to be honest with you, I had PMS when I was trying, so maybe I should try again. Okay, first of all, I'm fucking freezing, and I know what you're thinking, and I know what you're saying to yourself right now, bitch. I can hear the AC on. Well, here's a problem, hooker. When I turn the AC off, it gets hot, and so I leave it on most of the time, and I just resort to putting on my blanket and now my Grinch boots, because I would rather be cold and put clothes on than, you know, feel like I'm fucking burning alive because I'm perimenopausal. Anyways, guys, this is the last thing that I got, and it is the last thing that I got. I have no packages coming, and I have no plans like this week to buy anything, especially because we got to pay for the Jeep is in the shop right now. It's supposed to be ready by Wednesday. So I have no plans to shop. This is the last thing. I waited for it to come today. Kind of fucking embarrassed about it, let me tell you what. So I am used to getting an eye exam every 2 years. Every 2 years. That is when I am used to getting an eye exam. I checked and checked and checked and checked Zenny, and my prescription is from April 2025. So in my fucking head, I'm doing math, which I've retired from. I've retired from fucking math. Get out of my face. But I do the math and I'm like, okay, it was written in April 2025, so it's not going to expire until April 2027. Right? I think I'm still right, but that's not the point. I don't think it expires until 2027. But anyways, that's not the point. I think I already said that. I get a postcard like 3 days ago from my fucking eye doctor being like, hey, call us and schedule your appointment. And I'm thinking, well, maybe it's on behalf of D, because D has diabetes. He has a type 1 diabetic, and we take him every year to get his eyes looked at. I'm thinking, well, maybe it's on his behalf. No. Today, last year when we did our eye appointments, they got us both in at one time. Today, I get one specifically for him. So I should have called, but my tummy is upset today. So I'm going to call tomorrow and be like, hey, did you mean to put this in the mail and send it to me? Because I have 2 different eye doctors. I have a regular eye doctor, and then I have my specialist that looks at my histoplasmosis, but I see them every single year. So I'm thinking, well, maybe they want to see me every year because of my histoplasmosis, but also they've known about it for years now, so maybe this is a mistake. I don't know. Anyways, I got a new pair of Zennies, and I would get a new pair of Zennies right before I could potentially get a new fucking prescription. I would get a new pair of Zennies, and here's the thing. I have tons of prescription eyeglasses sitting around this house because I buy them, and they're not helping my astigmatism like even half what they should. So I've been thinking, God, I wish I could get a new prescription. But here's the thing, I can't pay the full amount. I need my insurance to cover a little bit of it at least, right? But they'll only do that every 2 years. So I'm wondering if that's gonna be what has to end up happening. I don't know. And even in seeing my shitty vision, I still ordered. And also I wanted to unbox these with you guys, like open this with you guys. And guess what? I was like half asleep. Like I think I only slept like 3 hours last night, and I was like super excited about it. So I went ahead and opened them like a fucking idiot. But they gave me 2 thingies. Do you know how many of these bitches I have? These little terry cloth, whatever the hell they are, things that they have. They gave me an orange one that says Year of the Horse on it. And it's got really cute things. I think the last time I got some, it was like Year of the Snake or something like that. And it was really cute. It was purple. And I already tried them on. And I wanted to like first impressions with you guys, but I already tried them on. And the reason that I got these is because my favorite sunglasses are shaped like this. Not going to lie, this is the tightest pair of Zennies I've ever gotten. Like most of the time when I wear my Zennies, they're like very loose on my face and I have to push them up a lot. I like them, but I am very sad that there is a potential that I could be getting a new prescription after I waited 10 fucking days for them to come in the mail. Anyways, that's my last purchase that I got, and I need to go check to make sure that the shower is back warmed up so that I can get in there and start getting ready to stream. I'm not going to flip you off. I am going to be doing my nails. I am going to vlog. I haven't vlogged in so long. So fucking, I am going to vlog. And I am going to take a shower. And I'm 50-50 on whether or not I'm going to wash my hair. It feels really nice, which means it's probably the day before it's going to start feeling fucking disgusting. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.